Hello, SpeedGaming, and welcome to the start of the Super Metroid Triple Bingo Tournament. Tonight, we have the 7 seed Owl versus the 6 seed Owl versus the 27 seed idlechild. We've got Link Force tracking for us tonight, and I am joined by Sir Broth. How are you?
I'm great. This should be a very, very exciting match. We've got the card up there in the middle. There's a number of collection items on this card. Quite a number of collection items. Only 1, 2 finish-in tiles that I can see. Maybe I'm miscounting. Each of those are kind of interesting. Kraid's Room and Shrine Sparkle Crystal Flash, those are ones that can actually be combined. So this is going to be really interesting. I like the one in the tile in the upper right hand corner. Nobody's going to do that. Collect all 15 Norfair power bombs. I mean, they're most of them are in lower Norfair, so I just don't see anybody doing that. Going down, collecting power bombs of shame, and the other power bomb set down there, like in lower Norfair escape. Just crazy. 50 missiles, maybe. Skip wave beam. That's free as long as they don't pick it up. What else is here? There's all kinds of stuff here. All 25 Prince Star power bombs isn't actually as bad as you would think it is, but all 60 Brinstar missiles is as bad as you think it is. One of wave or charge, that's easily combined with the skip wave because you just pick up charge. There isn't anything that's like super nasty on this card that I'm looking at as I stare at it. It's just a bunch of all over the place. So what do you think, PBB?
Well, I think we should introduce Triple Bingo to our guests in chat.
True. I'm just going on about the card.
Just like we haven't gotten to see the card until just now. The runners also were not able to see the card ahead of time. So Triple Bingo, the runners, pretty much it's as easy as it sounds. They just have to choose 3 lines and complete them, and then it's GG. They're done. If you're more familiar with in the past, we've done double anti-bingo, and that one is the one where you choose a line for your opponent. And in that one, you get to look at the card for a good 10 minutes while you're making your choice for your opponent to do. This one, it's in a way, it's quite a bit tougher because you have to run through Sarah's Station, run through the whole beginning of the game, while also trying to think of a good route with this card.
Yes.
I think one that stands out to me a lot is the most often messed up tile here. Oh, it switched on me. Never mind. You could combine somehow the 50 missiles and the 75 missiles. Like, I think row 3 is not terrible. It is kind of not great to go down and get screw attack, but also go all the way to Batoon.
Yeah, that one includes the collect all 25 Brinstar power bombs. That's not too terrible. We were kind of talking about that a bit. Yeah, this is absolutely much more challenging. They don't have a lot of time to look at this card, and they've already got to figure things out. So you see they're coming into first missile here, and right here is kind of the first decision point. Do you want to go over to collect the blue Brinstar E-Tank at this point in time? Do you want to pick up the missiles that are over there? A lot of runners will not. They'll save that for later, and they'll go get bombs. So it's interesting. 6 E-Tanks also tends to be not too terrible. But then so because then there you can combine that with row 3 with kind of row 2. The energy recharge stations for Brinstar aren't too terrible. The one caveat with that you're actually going to have to remember is you need Speed Booster to visit the one in the Decora pit. So finishing a Shine Spark actually really works with that. The criteria map station, very, very easy. Space Jump goes along if you're going to defeat Bot Wound. And 60 tanks, not too bad to pick up along the way. So there's some interesting things. The other thing would be if our runners want to pair this kind of and pick a column, a diagonal, get some cross row, basically doing less tiles.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting
We
to
see.
see. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. We see Owl already going for that criteria map station.
Mm-hmm.
They both had really nice wall jump climbs. And idlechild just going right in for the bombs. I think I decided what 3 lines I would do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would do, if you are a runner who can handle going wreck ship first, I think a good combo for you would be column 4, row 2, and top left to bottom right. That kind of gets you sticking to the wreck ship in Meridia, and then with some Brinstar cleanup.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I do like that. Whenever I'm kind of undecided and I see that criteria map station in there, it will give me a little bit of extra time if I go and pick that up. So I don't blame Al for going to pick that up, even though it is of course a time cost, and this is a first to finish 3 bingos. Our runners do not have to complete the game. Something else to note with the map station energy recharge stations, they do not have to activate those things. Some runners will do that, others will not, but I'm not required to highlight the bingo card. They just have to visit them. So same
Say
thing
hi.
with the critters. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with the critters. There is a critters tile. It's not on this card today.
Yeah, some people choosing to actually get the map stations out of principle, an ongoing debate on whether it should be required or not. But yeah, I think like column 4 seems to be a very easy line to get done. If you defeat Batoon, there's a free Meridia energy tank right there. 50 missiles actually is really not that bad. You run into a ton of missiles on your path.
Yeah, there's 3 packs right here in this area that idlechild is in right now. So that's already 15, plus 2 more in Big Pink. So you're at 25. That's halfway. You're going to run into moat missiles if you go over to wreck ship, right? You can pick up the missiles in wreck ship main shaft, and now I've got another 10. I'm at 35 all of a sudden, right? So 3 more packs and I'm at that 50. 50 really not that bad. 75, not that much more of a stretch either. So and you're taking advantage of the free tile that you've already got, which is skip wave beam. Wave beam kind of very far away from the things that they might want to pick up already. There's no reserve tank tile on our card tonight, so our runners are going to be skipping that Brinstar reserve.
Yeah, that's an interesting play. Generally, if I am expecting myself to go over to Fantoon early, I will pick up the reserve tank no matter what. But a lot of times, yeah, that Brinstar reserve is a tile, but not tonight.
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, our runners do have to keep in mind that this isn't like Rando. And every item they pick up, they have to pay the fanfare cost, and that is a 7-second song. So that the more items they pick up, the more time they kind of effectively waste. So
yeah, that's actually a very good point, especially when we see those 100 plus missiles or 125 plus missile tiles.
Yeah.
Avoid those if you can.
Yeah.
Plus, the 50 missiles, I think, goes really well with, like, the column 1, row 1. the 40 plus Brinstar missiles. 40 sounds like a lot for one area, but they're also concentrated. Our runners already have like 30 Brinstar missiles,
yeah,
like
exactly.
you said.
In the missiles that I outlined that you'd pick up, that you get your 35, those are all Brinstar missiles.
Yep.
So, you know, like that's, you need one more pack, and you can pick that up in Green Hill Zone, right? Because it's also along the way. So then you're there, and you've got 40 Brinstar missiles. So that's basically a free tile there, row 1. Finishing Kraid room is very, very easy. You do not have to defeat Kraid either for that tile. That's something of note. Same thing with all the, there's like a finish in Spore Spawn room tile as well. You just have to enter a Spore Spawn room. It'd be interesting because like finishing a particular room, it can be tricky depending on where you collect everything, like route you're out the rest of your collection, because you got to be kind of close to that room. You don't want to be really far running, like all the way from Lower Norfair to finish in Kraid's room. That's a very long time.
Or finish at landing site from Ridley.
Oh yeah, no. There is that tile. We don't have that tonight, but yeah, that's definitely not good. Idlechild looks like going to be picking up these Green Hill Zone missiles that I was talking about. Maybe 40 max for Idlechild already.
Yeah, at least pretty close. I wonder if either or both of them are actually going for the 60 Brinstar missiles, which is all of them in Brinstar, because then they would get that 40 plus for free, basically.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that, because that means you have to go pick up the Brinstar double missiles, aka Billy Mays, and that's out of the way. No matter how you route that, that's kind of out of your way. So looks like both of our runners going to go up Red Tower here. So maybe that early Phantom play that you were alluding to earlier.
Yeah, we saw before the start of the race, Idlechild working on crossing the moat, getting some practice in. Ala's a pretty seasoned runner, definitely a veteran, so I think pretty comfortable with the moat as it stands. There's also these missiles behind this powerbomb statue, which are Brinstar missiles, and then of course to note the missiles before Kraid. That is a Brinstar missile, so we don't want to forget those if we're going for the all 60 tile.
That is correct. You cannot forget those Kraid missiles. They are the ones that you'll forget if you're going to do Hundo, for sure. Get that 99%. It sucks. If you've ever run Hundo enough times, you will do that. You will do not get that 99%. And so it looks like they're both picking up Alpha power bombs, picking up the missiles there. That's probably going to give them the 40 plus Brinstars, and they're leaving. They're going to go back down Red Tower here. So interesting to see where they go from here, besides the warehouse. I think the warehouse in Kraid is kind of the natural extension. No X-ray tile tonight, so we're not going to see that.
That does tell me kind of that they want that Kraid missile.
That is one of the 3 Brinstar energy recharge stations. There is another one over in the warehouse by Kraid. Also the first or second missile recharge in Brinstar. So it'd be interesting to see if Idlechild goes for that as well. Maybe that is an indicator for row 2 or column 5. Now, if it's not row 2, because Idlechild didn't pick up the map station, so I'm thinking more column 5. But that would be bad, because that column 5 includes that collect all 15 Norfair power bombs.
Perhaps like row 2 and maybe even row 4?
Yeah.
In some combination?
Maybe Idlechild would still have to get that map station that he missed earlier. It's doable. You're gonna come back. They've got maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's in criteria. I'm just trying to think of how you would route that. Get that in. All right, let's see if we get some Kraid stand-up glitches tonight, or hopefully not.
We hope not. That's for sure.
No, it's always terrible when that glitch happens. I can't figure out what exactly causes that glitch. One day we'll figure it out. All right, great. No glitch for Al. There's those Kraid missiles for Idlechild, so maybe going for those 60 Brinstar missiles. Collect all 60.
Yeah, I'm picking up from chat, I think, in our tracker, Link Force, that idlechild didn't pick up the missiles behind the powerbomb statue. So maybe not going for the 60 Brinstar, but perhaps going for that 75 plus. And thought that those might be easier to grab on the way to Kraid.
Yeah, could be. So maybe like a TLBR and a row 3, or along with a column 4, right? A lot of Meridia, like you were talking about. Finishing in a Crystal Flash. It's a lot of ammo to pick up, but you know, it's doable.
Do get to see some full body Kraid. I liked how idlechild tried going for the quick kill, getting right up in Kraid's face, showing him who's boss. Love it.
Al picking up that Kraid E-Tank, so has 2 of potentially 6. High jump E-Tank, very basically free here, so that'll be 3. And then we'll see where Al wants to go after that. Now, both runners do have the Varia suit, so are protected from heat. Can if they pick up that high jump boots, the screw attack isn't too bad.
Yeah, you don't actually have to fight Golden Chorizo. You just get the Green Gate glitch, grab your screw, and leave. Or don't leave.
Yeah, lava dive. You know, it's not with high jump boots. It's not a bad trick. 3 E-Tanks. You've got plenty of space. You can save in Bubble Mountain if you're really worried about it. But yeah, especially if you've ever run GT Classic. Fantastic category. I recommend you give it a try at some point. And I know Al is familiar with GT Classic. I'm not that familiar with Idlechild. We'll see what he knows and he wants to try.
Yeah, idlechild, a little bit of a newer runner, at least new to me. Pretty sure I've seen idlechild's name on some of the practice hack situations, so might be kind of a code person, which very cool. But yeah, new to tournaments, I suspect, unless they were under a different name, but happy to have him here. Definitely holding his own.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's an interesting tile that Idlechild picked up there. Is that Norfair map station? Oh, King Cack winning over here on Al's side.
Tends to do that.
King Cack strikes again. Always wins.
Another interesting tile, I think, is the high jump, speed booster, and space jump tile. High jump and speed you often get no matter what. Space jump, though, is more of a choice because you have to kill Dragon, a little kind of out of the way. But there is the other space jump by itself tile, so 2-for-1 special there.
It is a nice 2-for-1, and picking up speed booster gives you a really nice, easy way to kill Dragon. So the only thing with that there is, honestly, I would think that would make me lean to want to go wreck ship early. To get Gravity Suit instead of Varia Suit. So I'm just not. I don't know. We'll see, right? Unless they want to do Suitless Meridia to get all the way to Dragon, which is pretty tough and time consuming. So you're gonna have to get Ice, Grapple, High Jump.
I definitely tried Suitless Meridia in the SG Live 2020 Triple Bingo qualifier. And thought it wouldn't be that bad to just get up and kill Batoon, And it was that bad. So
Yeah.
don't recommend. If you think it's gonna be fast, it's not. I want to kind of suspect here that perhaps Owl is kind of taking the Kraid first route to be on the safer side, kind of expecting that since he's more of a veteran runner, has pretty decently faster any percent time that he can afford to kind of be safe and slow and steady, all the while knowing that it would be faster to go to the wreck ship first. We'll see.
Yeah, that's very possible. That is absolutely possible. There's and we don't have enough tiles quite yet to see what the runner's ideas are going to shape up to be. I'm still thinking maybe that TLBR for Owl, and either a column 3 or a row 2 has the 3 energy tanks right now, so I'm thinking more of the row 2. Could also just do column 3 as well, but you know, the one of wave or charge is basically free there. Row 1 isn't. Yeah, no, nobody wants to do row 1 or BLTR or column 5. Like that 15 Norfair power bombs just excludes all 3 of those things.
It's so bad.
Yeah. So yeah, and if Al wants to do TLBR and column 3 and row 2, that includes that space jump, speed booster, and high jump, as well as that free tile for the space jump. So that might be the only thing there is Al would need, I think 15 more supers, and there's 10 in the wreck ship. So that's free for Al basically. But I don't think he picked up the four spawn supers, which would be kind of almost a free 20 supers. I think idlechild picked those up.
Yeah, he could be going for that now while he's doing the Brinstar cleanup here. We might even see one of them kill Spore Spawn. That's on the card there. Column 2 or row 4. Owl will have a little trouble getting up to Billy Mays.
Yeah, this looks like that collect all 60 Brinstar missiles. Because it has the 3 over here. This room. Really annoying if you don't get the right jump. And idlechild looks like going to be going to the wreck ship here. One of the Varia suits for the safer Fantoon fight.
Do not blame him there.
Nope. That is my any percent route. Still old route. KPDR.
Right there with you, buddy.
Yeah, but your time must be better than mine.
It might be.
Oh, I don't run any percent, so I think my time is still above an hour.
I'm with you. I like GT Classic. I think GT Classic is fun.
That's a great category. Best category. Except for randos and bingos.
Triple bingo.
Yeah. Door rando. Right there. Door rando.
I don't know about that one.
Oh. you should give it a try.
Maybe. Oh, with the fancy spark.
Yeah. Really nicely done there. That's incredibly tight to get. Because there's like 2 pixels that you can actually like 2 pixel space there. Otherwise, you'll end up hitting something.
Owl having great short charges and horizontal movement, but vertical movement a little bit tougher for him today. That's okay. Gets the job done. He's all the way back up here at landing site. Wonder if he's going straight over to the wreck ship now.
Well, we're gonna see a save possibly at the wreck at the ship. And the only thing I could think of here is to go over to either go back through Gauntlet for an E-Tank, which seems expensive time-wise to me, or go over to the wreck ship, and it seems like Al's going over to the wreck ship.
Yeah, already completed that 68 Brindstar missiles, so kind of think column 3 is a bit better than row 4.
Yeah.
If you had to choose between one of them, but maybe he's intending on doing both.
Could be. Plasma beam is worse, in my opinion, than space jump. Because you have to defeat Dragon and then go all the way over to plasma beam. So, you know, and there's the defeat Spore Spawn. Al's had opportunity to defeat Spore Spawn like twice. And decided that wasn't worth the time. Spore Spawn, if you're not familiar with Spore Spawn cycles and how to jam missiles and supers into Spore Spawn, it's like 13 or 20 seconds a cycle. It's awful. You can easily waste 4 cycles just missing and be in there for quite some time.
Yeah, getting multiple supers into Spore Spawn in one round is definitely a talent.
It's super important to get out of that fight in 1 or 2 rounds. So because it's just a big giant time waste. That is why nobody buys the DLC for this game, and we don't ever see Spore Spawn.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Al did not get the Brinstar ceiling E-Tank, which was very free to him, so must not be going for that 6+ energy tank tile.
Yeah, you're right. He did skip the blue brand E-Tank. With high jumps, it would have been free while collecting all the rest of the missiles there. So, interesting. What would he want to pair? Maybe 1 Meridia E-Tank, defeat Bot Wound, finishing a Shine Spark or Crystal Flash. Yeah. Easy enough to do if you pick up Space Jump and go into Dragon's room and Shine Spark, because you can. There's plenty of space there.
Yeah, he has a very clean path. It looks like opening up top left, bottom right, column 4, and column 3.
Column 3, yeah. 20. The one thing is that 20 super missiles. Though there is crab supers. Crab supers pretty easy pickup. Plus there's 2 super packs here, both left and right in the wreck ship. You see idlechild already going over for the wreck super or wreck ship right supers. And I think we're going to see Al do both of those as well.
Yeah, also Aqueduct's a good one too if you need it, and you have Speed Booster. That one's very fast to get.
Yep. Aqueduct also good, yes. To the question in chat, no, this in fact is not randomized.
Both going for that tile.
Yeah, there's all 10 wreck ship supers for idlechild. We'll see Al pick those up as well. We'll be able to highlight that tile. Actually, I think we've already got it highlighted. A little bit early, but there's no way Al's not going to get it. If he goes for right, he's definitely going for left.
I could be wrong here, but I don't think idlechild got the energy refill before Kraid. So I kind of think getting the one at the bottom of Red Tower was kind of, he just wanted more health.
Yeah, it did not. So that is definitely an indicator of just wanting to use that slower to refill. Yeah, I mean that's if you're not going to come around for the third one there is in the Decora pit, and it can be tough to route that one in. Or even remember that it's there.
Yeah, exactly. You definitely want to be like coming back that way for another reason as well if you're gonna route that in.
Yeah, exactly. Going down, visiting the critters as a tile, that makes that kind of free because you visit the Edicoons there. You can pick up the Edicoon E-Tank, get the Edicoon Supers, Edicoon Power Bombs. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's nice down there that can give you a little bit of boost. Visit the Edicoons, visit the Decora, hit up the energy refill station. So there's a lot of synergies. Those things are not on our tile or on our card tonight. So I just don't see idlechild doing that. He does have the Norfair map station. So maybe row 5 there, 30 plus supers. Now did idlechild got the Spore Spawn supers. So with that and the wreck ship supers, we see idlechild does have that 20 super missiles, 30 super missiles, not too much more of a stretch there. It's just 2 more packs. And if idlechild's going to go into Meridia like we suspect now, we just talked about 2 super missile packs that are relatively in the way.
Yep, indeed. The runners neck and neck here. Idlechild a little bit ahead. I think Owl has, at least from what I can tell, has a bit more progress on his tiles. But I'm still not sure what idlechild is doing exactly. A mystery.
So I'm thinking it's row 5, column 3, right? We're gonna see idlechild not get the criteria map station. Okay, never mind. Also doesn't have the 60 Brinstar missiles. No, I don't know. It's row 5. That's what I think. Beyond that, I can't tell. Maybe TLBR row 5 and maybe row 4, right? No, because that has the 60 Brinstar missiles, which idlechild does not have all of yet. And it's just tough. There is a possibility for column 4. Row TLBR, row 5 and column 4.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, because you're going to defeat Botwoon on the way to Dragon. Mama Turtle E-Tank is right there. Finishing a Shine Spark. You do that in Dragon's room. And you're going to pick up Space Jump after that. And so that gives Space Jump the Meridia map station. You just got to... That's a little bit awkward because you've got to go over to... you got to go over to that. But it's not too terrible. It's not very far out of the way.
So they're pretty much on the same path to victory. Just doing slightly different things, but roughly the same here.
Yeah. Alright. That is a save room. We don't want that for the map station. The map station, if idlechild is going to go for that map station, we're going to see him go, never mind, over to Crab Tunnel there, but...
oh no.
So here's Owl going. This is the map station right here. There it is. Meridian map station for Owl. And I think we're going to see idlechild go over there as well. So here's a Crab Supers for idlechild, so... Yeah, Al going over there to the map right away. That's what I thought idlechild would actually do. So now I really don't know. Because that's the fastest circle there, right there, what Al did.
Looks like he's going back for it. The map stations are so easy to like think in your head, oh, that's easy. You don't have to think about it much when you're choosing to do a line, and then you just run right past it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep. And it looks like that's what idlechild may have done. One of the Crab Supers, perhaps they felt that they were a little more out of the way. But yeah, I think we're going to see idlechild go to Mama Turtle after this. Here is Aqueduct Supers for Al. I'm going to try to skip these missiles. Nicely done.
Nice.
That is super, super tough. You're like 99 times out of 100, you're going to end up collecting those missiles.
Yep. Definitely me. Al's a bit of a better player than I am. But that would be an automatic 7-second loss for missiles you don't need.
Chat pointing out bot wound E-Tank is easier, you know. It's because I'm goofy here. Come on.
When is the Ride Mama Turtle bingo tile?
Yeah, exactly. Ride Mama Turtle. there is a finish a Mama Turtle room tile, I do believe. So yeah, chat's actually correct. Bot wound E-Tank would be much easier. So, but it looks like idlechild is going over to Mama Turtle. So going to be one Meridia E-Tank there for idlechild. Al going to pick up bot wound E-Tank.
Yeah.
Mama Turtle should be part of the critters. Interesting thought. An interesting thought. But you don't have to save the Mama Turtle at the end of the game. And so I think the critters remain the Decora and the Edicoons.
She's very independent.
Yeah.
She's got this. Idlechild was a little bit low on health. And there's no energy refill except for before Dragon here in Meridia, so maybe just wanted a refill.
Yeah, and the Mama Turtle E-Tank would do that for idlechild, so that might be why they went, or he went for that instead of the bot wound E-Tank, because otherwise you're going over and farming the kind of bug fish, and that's much slower. So here's going to be a Dragon fight for Owl. This was really nicely routed out by Owl. Owl has basically to pick up base jump here.
Yeah, then
and finish in a Shine Spark.
Shine Spark.
Yeah. And we see there's plenty of room to get that short charge. So we will see Owl pick up space jump and come back into this room here. Dragon's room. Very aptly named. That's its official name, Dragon's room.
I don't believe you.
All right, you can check out our wiki. I've been very busy memorizing names of rooms in Super Metroid. The Precious Room, the room before this, has a much better name.
Definitely agree there.
Yeah, interestingly enough, the reason for that name is on the wiki. And if you want to laugh, go check it out.
Please do. Alright, Owl. Can he get a charge? And a spark? He can.
There it is.
Yeah. Owl in first place with a time of 37 minutes and 1 second. So GG to Owl taking game 1 of this best 2 out of 3. They will be doing game 2 right after this.
Yeah.
We'll watch idlechild here finish it out, finish strong.
Yeah, GG's to Owl. Really nicely done, nicely routed. Very minimum. The big tricks to bingo are going to as few places as possible, making as few visits, as few treks around the big giant circle as possible. And Owl's routing was really heads up, and that's the skill of bingo. Is you don't have much time to look at this card and figure out, all right, what can I do that synergizes really well, especially with triple bingo, because it's going to force you to all over the place. We didn't see lower Norfair, but we saw upper Norfair. We saw almost all of Brinstar, and we saw a good portion of the wrecked ship, and we're all over Meridia. So that triple bingo, it really forces it, as opposed to double anti-bingo, right? You're just looking to screw your opponent there and give them whatever row, column, or diagonal that's gonna make them go everywhere. Oh, defeat Ridley and defeat Bot Moon. Oh, I love that tile. I'm gonna give that row to my opponent. So there is definitely a lot of skill to this triple bingo, and we're gonna show it off here. This being the first match, there's a lot more to go here.
Yeah. So happy to get started with triple bingo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this was really close, really close.
Yeah.
Finishing a Shine Spark, and there we have it for Idlechild. So that's awesome. I think we're gonna have a bit of a delay here, about 10 minutes before we start the next race.
And GG to Idlechild.
Yeah, GG's.
39:20. Very good time. Sub 40. They definitely chose some good lines.
Yeah, really nicely well done. Everything synergized really well, and it's interesting to see that our runners picked up different sets, right? Which I think is really cool.
I'm ready for a nice evil card this time. This card was too nice, I think.
We need more of the finish in Ridley Room and visit the Criteria Meridia elevator.
There you go. Now you're thinking.
Yeah, where our runners have to do both of those things. Mm-hmm.
I want to see that 4 Norfair energy tank tile. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did have collect all 15 Norfair power bombs, so that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, that is an absolutely nasty tile right there. I mean, we said at the beginning nobody was going to pick that tile. That's just nobody.
We were right.
Yeah. There was a tile to avoid, and that was it right there. Like you're talking Crocomire power bombs. So you got to beat Crocomire. There's a nice time loss there. Power bombs of shame in the wasteland, and then you have the other power bombs over at the lower Norfair escape. I'm like, nothing else on this tile even came close to, or on this card even came close to synergizing with that. Maybe you could make a case for saying screw attack, but just no, I doubt it.
Yeah.
This was good. This was a good race.
This was a nice one. A nice warm up. Nice dipping our toes in to what bingo can really give us. Let's see. Getting our new room set up, and the runners are getting ready for game 2. So please stick around.
All right. So we are actually going to go away for just a minute, and we will be right back because we're gonna end this episode and come back with the next episode. So as we get set up, hang around. We'll be back for Owl versus Idlechild race number 2. See if Idlechild can pull it out here in the Super Metroid Triple Bingo tournament. So hold on to your seats. It's a good time for a bathroom break. Get a drink, and we will be right back. Don't change that dial.